Good morning, CG.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Amira. This is your CGTV Broadcast for Friday, February 28th.
Last Saturday, the RC Flying Club hosted their annual swap meet. The event brings club members together with the community as vendors and other RC enthusiasts gather to share information and equipment. Christian Henniger is one of the club's leaders who attended the swap meet.
So the flying went wonderfully. We had plenty of visitors coming in from around Indiana and different areas in Ohio. It went very, very smooth, especially the transition from the swap meet in the morning to our fly-in later in the day. I really enjoyed being able to help others, as well as just organize the meetup and run it, as well as just talking to people about what they enjoyed and their passion for RC planes and just planes in general.
The club also did a fly-in on Saturday when people could fly the RC planes, drones, cars, and other equipment in the Student Activity Center. The next RC Flying Club fly-in is scheduled for March 8th from 12 to 4 p.m.
While the RC Flying Club showcased planes, the Best Buddy students played a game of basketball during Tuesday's varsity basketball game. Charlie Bennington and Maya Kraus bring you the story.
On Tuesday, February 18th, the Best Buddies program participated in a halftime game against the Mooresville Best Buddy program. Emma Leidy is an officer of Best Buddies and shares how the game had a helpful impact on Best Buddies.
I think that it's a really great representation of how people get to connect over different types of things that, you may not think that they would have connected through. So with the halftime game, I think it's really cool that we get to work with the basketball team and work together and figure out, how is this going to work and run plays and practice shooting baskets. It's just really special.
While some people enjoy the learning aspects of Best Buddies, Zachary Perez shares his thoughts on the Best Buddies and the environment.
I like it because it's fun to have fun with my best buddy. It's fun to be nice to each other.
The Best Buddies have more future events, such as the Best Buddies Friendship Walk, which started in 2009 to raise money for Best Buddies.
We have our annual Buddy Walk, which is coming up in April, which I'm super excited for, and that's where over 10,000 people from across Indiana all come together and we walk in Indianapolis together for Best Buddies to raise money for them.
To learn more about Best Buddies, you can talk to Miss Castleman or Miss May, or visit bestbuddies.org.
Also on the court, the basketball team has been preparing for the first round of sectionals against Perry Meridian. If the Trojans score and win on Tuesday, they will advance to play against Mooresville in the semifinal round. Kate Oberzett and Bryn Murphy give us a closer look.
The Center Grove boys basketball team will be starting the sectionals tournament next week. In the first draw, they will be playing Perry Meridian. Clinton South tells us his thoughts on what the team needs to work on.
Our toughness, we need to continue to instill that in practice because that's what's going to get us the wins. Because we're not as big as everybody else. We're not as physically as strong as everybody else. So our toughness with the ball and on the defensive end is what's going to have to carry us through the tournament and staying together as a group and as a team. They have two guys, or more of a three-headed snake, but two guys that make the show go for them. They have two seniors. One's a guard. He's about 6'1", and he can put it on the floor and he can get to the basket and score at all three levels.
With Clinton being a lead player, Coach Hahn tells us how the team has been preparing and his outlook on the upcoming game.
It's a positive one. We're 3-2 against sectional opponents. It's a very balanced sectional. Honestly, any of the 6 teams can win it this year, which makes it intriguing. We feel like we have as good a chance as anybody, and it's about who's playing their best basketball at the end of the year. The biggest thing is just trying to build consistency, both on offense and defense with the systems that we run. That's why we don't stray away from what we do all year, no matter who you're playing. We're just trying to build good habits because the teams that have the best habits, that value the basketball and that will guard on one end, usually have the most success. So we try to build that over the course of the season.
While the outlook on the tournament is a positive one, Kellen Thompson tells us what to watch out for.
Perry has a couple dudes that if they get going, they could give us a little bit of trouble. But I think that if we keep their good players under control and play good defense on them, we'll be fine. How can we help each other? I think that just staying together, helping each other up, huddling after every play, and just communicating and talking.
Good luck to the team, and make sure to make it to the game on Tuesday, March 4th at Decatur Central.
Follow Trojan Sports on Instagram for updates on the team's game.
While some students chose to compete at school, students also compete in rec basketball leagues at CLC. Aubrey LeMasters and Maddie Guilfoy bring more on the rec league.
A pastime activity for various CG students is participating in a CLC basketball church league on Tuesdays and Sundays.
It's mostly Center Grove kids, so it's a good way for us to, kind of come together, play a sport, but also keeps us in shape for our seasons because it's a lot of off-season kids who play other sports. So it allows us to kind of stay in shape and get ready for our season coming up.
With some of these student athletes being in between seasons, it is a good way to incorporate a different style of exercise.
At practices, we shoot around, do a couple drills, work on our one play we have, and we scrimmage the other teams.
Most of these students participate in various sports for the school and enjoy having this activity as another outlet for competition and time with friends.
Great family-friendly community where people come together and learn about God and play some good basketball. It helps develop my skills, makes me a little more agile, keeps my endurance up, and makes me a little bit more athletic. I love playing basketball with my friends and learning about God and just a little time out of my week each week.
There are multiple teams filled with Center Grove students who use this league as a fun way to spend their free time. This league has become a tradition for Center Grove students over the past few years.
While many students around CG have been practicing their free throws, tennis player Russell Dean has been practicing piano. Annabelle Kimmerling and Chloe Farmer bring you the story.
Many students dedicate their free time solely to academics and or athletics, but senior Russell Dean balances both of these as well as his love for piano.
I started playing piano I think when I was 7 or 8. I just took lessons at a person that I knew's house and inspired me to play for others. I had a few friends that had played on the worship team, and so I felt like I should join. I felt like a good way to serve in my community.
On the weekends, Dean spends his time playing with friends at nursing homes and on his church's worship team.
I love being surrounded by like-minded people, just everyone that has a passion for worship and just playing, and everyone there is so humble and just so willing to put others first and give up their time to help serve in the church.
He has gained many personal experiences as well as connections with others through these opportunities.
I think I have an impact on people in the nursing home through, I can imagine they don't have a ton going on in their lives, and so anything I can do to just help brighten their day or give them something to listen that's out of the normal. And for at church, it's something I don't know what people are going through in their lives, and so just try to play my best, and then we can all worship God together and just connect with others through music.
Thanks, girls.
Did you know that bulldogs, tigers, and eagles and rabbits are the most popular animals for mascots?
Rabbits? Really? Well, this week on Trojan Talk, we asked students around the school to guess the mascot.
Hi, my name is Liv. And I'm Emma. And today we're going to be seeing if you guys know your NBA teams based off their mascots.
That's Pistons, right? No, that's 49ers. That's 49ers. That's the 49ers. That is legit the 49ers.
76ers?
No. 40.
And here's the next one.
Miami Heat.
You got it.
That's the Pacers.
That's correct.
And here's the next one.
The dinosaurs. Are we serious? I don't know. The Raptors? Yes.
And here's our next one.
Hey, that's LeBron's team, right? You said you could at this.
Is that the
Ike, don't you play basketball?
Michael Jordan? Wait, no. Is it the Houston Rockets?
Yes.
And here's the next one.
That's probably the Hawks, right?
Yeah,
Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks.
Correct.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
No.
I don't know. Probably like Lakers. It's definitely not Lakers.
Okay, one more guess.
I don't know. I'm out. I tap out.
Yeah, if I don't guess.
No.
It is the Celtics.
I would not guess that.
Oh,
Come on,
Phoenix Suns.
Correct.
All right.
Wow, you guys really know your NBA teams. Now back to the studio.
Stay tuned for next week's Trojan Talk. That's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.